russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros. EC3. So, bro, I'm watching Raw on Monday night, and I'm watching this Austin Theory. Yeah. And I'm saying to myself, I can't help it. I'm saying to myself, how was this not EC3? And I'll tell you why I'm saying this. I'll tell you why. And I already know the answer to my question.
He has a smaller nose, but I have a better jawline. I mean,
I don't give a shit about noses. Let me explain something to you. Yes. And we're going to get into this because I know the answer to the question. Here's not only a problem I have with Austin Theory, but like a problem I have with the heel and the babyface. Okay? Bro, Austin Theory is young. Austin Theory is a great worker. I don't know this, but he's probably a yes sir, no sir guy. Okay?
Yeah, I'm sure we're Eskimo brothers too, I think. But
okay, Eskimo brothers, the whole 9 yards. However, I've been watching Austin Theory now on Raw every single week for at least the last 3 to 6 months. And what I am seeing is I am seeing a typical heel with absolutely no depth whatsoever. In other words, what I mean by that is anybody with the same body type, the same look, could play the same character. His character is that of a heel.
Okay? I'm a bad guy because I'm good looking, and I'm going to schmooze your significant other because I'm better looking than you. And this town sucks, by the way. Boo me. Yeah, I get it.
Now, I swear, bro, I don't know exactly what it was about you, but the very first time I saw you on Impact Wrestling, you had character. You were different. You seemed like a real person. You seemed like you had a personality. And I was immediately drawn to your character without knowing nothing about you, having never met you. Now, you know, being that you played that heel character, explain to me as the viewing audience, what was I seeing in you that was not making you the typical cookie cutter heel to me? What caused that emotional connection between you and I?
I don't know if I'm putting myself way above.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I mean, I'm awesome. Let's be honest. Okay. It factors something undescribable, right? And it's something you can't describe. Good definition, EC3. Well said. But Dr. Tom has a great quote about it. You can't feel it, you can't see it, you can't taste it, but like once you know someone has it, like it's something like that. It's way better than what I just spouted off. But an it factor is just something about somebody who has a certain charisma that attracts and an energy. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if I necessarily have it because I was, not always super self-confident in it, but I've been told I have it, and maybe I portray it to a certain degree, or I just have the ability, I think, wearing what emotions I truly have and what I truly feel, and using a camera and a quote character that's kind of really me to say it and be it. Because maybe in reality, I'm so much about becoming the character, or I'm just so much about projecting myself into it because that's who I really am. The person I am at home with friends, with family, isn't even really me. And maybe that's just naturally me, and I can't be that person around normal people. Perhaps that's something I think too. I've always looked at things with depth and uniqueness and obscurity and kind of like approaching things in a different way, just because I've always seen everybody do the same things and be the same person and be cut out of the same jib, be the same mold. And just constantly, it's like a replication of what they've already seen. And that's how you do it, because this is formulatic, when in fact, this isn't formulatic at all. Like, there is no science to professional wrestling. There's no proven theories, Austin. There's no proven ways or means. Like, it happens or it doesn't, and you can't predict it. It's like the weather. You can say it's going to be sunny with a chance of clouds, but it might snow. You just don't know. For me personally, too, coming out of what I felt was a tremendous slap in the face and an ultimate disrespect and a total annihilation of who I am and what I am and what I could be and who I could be and what I could do, I had a vendetta and I had a hell-bent landscape to make sure, fuck you, you will know my name, you will call me back, watch this, because you guys couldn't see this when I was trying to give it to you. In hindsight, looking back as an adult who knows now, I could have done more. I definitely can, and I always can. But at that time, I had that vendetta that I will die before I am proven wrong, which I still have a bit of in me that maybe somebody else hasn't felt, because he's a couple years younger than me, and I feel I'm in my generation's kind of the last ones that felt the hardest parts of wrestling and the complete mind fucks of the WWE and these things and the unnecessary firings and the shitty part of the politics, while there is more of an entitlement in the generation coming up behind me, and then further and further, it's more and more entitled. I guess because I'm better, because I'm just better. Like, I wanted to be better and I wanted to be the best and I wanted to go out of my way to create my own legacy. And I get inspired by certain things that I would pull from unique perspectives in life, film, music, television, book, bring those into a new arena that people are not completely familiar with it. I'd plagiarize my favorite shit and I would just make it my own and have the form to put it out there. Finally, the last thing was the gift of confidence that I can go out there and I can fail and I'm just not going to get fired for messing up an arm drag, or like the fear of being fired left me. So I had no fear of failure anymore. At that point, going into Impact, like, I didn't fear failing because I've already failed. And I do know there is somebody behind me this time, at least to an extent, where I can show I can do this, or I'm going to know I can't, and I can be a mid-carder or I don't belong in the business at all. Like, I can figure out myself here.